Tonight is mass, tonight is business, tonight is trouble out on the road. And all these people my witness, party starts. When I step, into the jam with wifey dancing all night till we down in sweats. We come here with happy feet. Hey, no time to mind nobody business, just the wine and the music sweet. And I'm balling out. Hey mama, don't say I ain't want you. Hey mama, don't say I ain't sweet. No. Hey mama, don't say I ain't tell you. Hey mama, don't say I ain't say. Nah, look trouble in the dance. I tell you, look trouble in the jam. My gosh, look trouble in the dance.
Well, Carnival is over.
I can't believe today's the last. Well, yesterday was the last day already.
We got 50 more weeks basically till Carnival starts back. As you can see right now in the village, everybody's packing up. We have a few more days to get everything out of all of these booths. And it's such a bittersweet feeling.
It is.
This was such a wonderful carnival. A lot of preparation, a lot of work on our behalf as SCDF. A lot of volunteer hours that went in. And I think the people really enjoyed themselves, and I think that's quite important.
Yes, overall it was an amazing carnival. When we talk about local music, strictly local carnival this year, it was fantastic.
Well, let's go down the line then. You know, we started off with the Road to Carnival events. Always we do those before Carnival, and we had the Causeway Jump Up, which was bigger than any other Causeway Jump Up we've ever had. This was the 3rd annual one. The bands brought it. I think based on that jump up, you could say all of the other jump ups we expected bigger numbers.
Yeah, but that led the way actually, because people were waiting and they couldn't wait for that particular event to start in order for everything to go. We call that the unofficial start of Carnival. Unofficial start of Carnival.
Yes. And I mean, that was the first jump up, and think about it, like people was waiting on that to signal that Carnival coming.
Yes.
And it's 3 years in a row. I think it's become part of what we do now. And so let's call that now a tradition, I guess. 3 years in a row, you call that a tradition. Next year for sure, it'll be back for sure. Causeway Jump Up. Then we had the Around Town, which again, sometimes things happen that you can't expect, because in Around Town, our DJ truck that went dead. You remember they had a problem with but hey, the Living Band and the TG band, they picked up and they carried the whole crowd right down Front Street, right back to Summer Garden. And then I think that was the biggest Road to Carnival party.
So we ended off with our the Martha's
Cactus Diner. It was really good.
It was like throughout the entire night. It was an event that was just a safe event. We had fun the entire
first time there.
Yes,
first time at that
the entire
venue.
SCDF was there.
Yeah.
Everybody was in. It was just like, again, people were just waiting for these events to happen. Yeah. So we're kind of happy about that too.
The blocked off from Main Road, so that shows how much people was there.
We like a black party. Who don't like a black party?
And then we went into our Calypso Eliminations,
which is my favorite.
Yes.
Of the entire carnival.
Oh wow.
Calypso, not even talking about the Queen shows. Kaiso.
Me too.
Maybe for better or worse, nobody can see how or when.
So when we went into the eliminations, again, new venue. We went into a new venue for the first time at the Port Plaza.
With much more people, so thank God that venue moved from Celebration Palace to under the tent.
We had a lot more people.
It was a full house.
Yes, and because more people could come because they could have parked. You know, we always have that problem with Celebration Palace where people could have parked. You don't want people to walk from too far. So because we were in Port Plaza, it was ample parking. Everybody parked. Everybody came dressed to impress.
That's right.
It was really nice, and the venue itself allowed the sound to be very nice. It was remarkable.
The ambience, it just makes sense to have it under the tent.
And every canzone has told me that was the best sound they've heard themselves, and I think that made them really perform to the best. Because for some of those calypsonians, that was the best performance we've ever seen from them ever. Not only in elimination, but also in finals.
And that also was the night of the road match competition.
Also, we had a road match competition in there. Of course, road match is something that we've realized the last couple of years have been struggling. This is something that SCDF will put a lot of attention to in the coming year, and we hope that it really becomes what it is. Because Paula, we could say road match was for the road.
Yes.
That's what's called road match.
Yes.
So when you put it on the stage and everyone's dressed good, and you tell them jump up, and
it takes away from it a little bit.
It takes away, and I think the artists themselves, they don't get to feel the crowd's energy back at them the way they really
But we
want.
have tried to accommodate everybody, because in the past, of course, it was on the road, and then we put it indoors. You never know what's going to happen. You have to wait and see. But we are working along with everybody else.
Yes, we will have some meetings with everybody involved with Road Match and Calypso. We're going to come to some discussions about how we're going to move forward. I believe, me personally, we're going to put it back on the road, or it has to be outdoors. It has to be a place where people are going to get live, very lively, and jumping and waving through water and all of this stuff.
And we like water.
We
We got a lot of water.
A lot of water this carnival.
We had our Posh Production, who is our baby. Well, we call her the baby of pageants, because they're now the new pageants have been
pageant
promoters over to them. And on the 9th, they had the Healthy Body swimsuit competition, where the matures and the seniors had their Healthy Body competition, which was amazing, by the way. Full house as we speak. We did not know what to expect, because it was the first time for Posh Production. Big up to Anna Richardson and her husband, Mark Rabes. And that day also, we had the teens where they had the sportswear displayed. Again, as SCDF members, we were so excited and happy to see the outcome of what Anna brought to pageantry in terms of changing it up a little bit. It was really good. So congratulations to Anna and her team.
And what people may not know is Anna came to us after the last pageant before and really asked to just take it over. And as SCDF, we found it great that somebody would like to give it the attention it needs. It's very hard for us as volunteers to manage queen shows, because it's volunteer work. It's months of preparation. I mean, she knows this is Miss Mature 2013. It's a lot of work, and it really needs the attention it deserves, and that's why we're really glad that Anna could have.
And people may think, Alston, that it takes like maybe 1 or 2 months for the pageants to get together. This is in planning for like a whole year. You literally have to plan.
And it's about 6 months non-stop right before.
In terms of preparation for the girls and the production and everything, it takes about 6 months for everything to actually come together.
That's just execution, because the girls meet every couple of nights. They have practices, they have trainings, they have speech. Oh my God, it's a lot of work. And so anyway, again, big up to Posh Productions on everything they've done for pageants this year, and we can't wait to see what's coming next
What's
year.
gonna come next year?
That's right.
Our Rio.
Yes, that's by Brenda Wati, Rio Productions. They had their lighting parade. It was crazy.
In itself, it's always an amazing.
It was also a record number.
Yes. She had 2 bands this year. She had the Small X band and the band from Antigua. I think the Burning Flames.
Burning Flames or 3-cylinder, whatever they call it.
And of course, Burning Flames, we all know that the brothers are back together. So that alone was historical.
Yeah, that was
in St. Martin.
In St. Martin, yes. And then, besides we had the kids balloon parade, the GB Survivors balloon parade. We ended that off with the first time in this far back, in 2016 SCDF Band Clash.
Wow, what a night that was!
I was personally involved with that. I really wanted to give the bands a stage where they could really, just let loose again. Like how they used to, when they used to come in this village before it was built like this.
Exactly.
They used to come in on the mud and just war with each other.
And we didn't know what to expect, but we had 3 bands that were on the Tellem parking lot.
Right.
And the people came out with numbers just to show you that people want the band music to come back.
Road music is back.
Yes.
Road music is back. And shout out from that day, shout out to the Big Bad XP Band for winning the Band Clash, the 2016 Band Clash champions. Shout out to No Limit for winning the face-off after, where they just freestyle against each other. Crowd participation, you know. No Limit is an older band, but No Limit has a big fan base.
And they know exactly what to do.
But Bigfoot, watch out, because XP, they grew their fan base from just the people who know them to a huge amount of people. So,
and we also want to shout out to 4M.
To 4MHD, who have their loyal fan base also. And let's see what happens next year. I know XP, they probably, since last night we crowned No Limit as actually band of the year. I know XP coming for that next year. I know 4M coming for it. Maybe Explosion too. But the bands are back, and the bands are going to come and get it. Strike Up,
back.
maybe, who knows?
Yes.
All of these bands, I must say, just on the overall for all the Carnival, they did a great job on all the parades. The Juve was crazy, beyond crazy.
Oh my God.
I don't know how I survived that.
Oh my God.
It was madness. It was really bad.
And imagine working as SDF members and still trying to enjoy yourself. But we say it's working place, so we have fun.
At a certain time, I say, if anybody see me off, I off. I gone.
He was on lunch break at that time.
Oh Lord, a long lunch break.
Okay. Then we had the official opening.
Yeah, right there we went to the official opening with the opening jump up. That was good. Very little, how do you say, incidents.
Yes.
We like to keep Carnival safe. People always make mention of, oh, but look at the Carnival in the jump ups. You have so many teenagers and they're coming out and they're having a good time. Yeah, we don't hear nobody lost. You don't hear nobody was kidnapped. So, you know, we can look at it one way and we can look at it the next way that, listen, our jump ups are pretty safe.
Yeah. And everybody's just there to enjoy themselves. Carnival is about fun. Carnival is not about all the extra baggage that you want to bring. No. Leave that at home. Come to Carnival, enjoy yourself. That's what it's about, Alston.
But I would say, parents, you need to do your job too. You need to accompany your minors when they come to jump ups. You need to pick them up, you need to drop them off, you need to give them some rules. Let's just make it safe for everybody. Let's make it comfortable for everybody.
Say a hearty welcome to all the visitors, booth holders, revelers, media, law enforcement agents, security, everyone. Welcome this year 2016 Carnival.
Welcome to Carnival Village. I want to thank our long-standing sponsors, primarily starting with our main sponsor, the Talent Group of Companies. Ryan and your team, thank you very much for standing by Carnival. I want to thank ILTT. We are hopes with this company at the hit, it seems like. Thank you very much for standing with us. As well as all of our other sponsors. CC1, we have so much to name on the airport, Nagico, all of these companies that stick with us every year. Without them, without these sponsors, it will not be possible.
There's the outlook, they don't remask, there's the plan. You got the masqueraders, you have the groovy lovers, you have the banky crashers, all them hook on you.
The very next day, we had our first concert, which was Soca Rumble. Because at opening night, everybody comes in the village and I guess to eat all the food and meet people they haven't for a long time and all of this. And then the Soca Rumble was the next day. Now this was.
Soca Rumble in itself was just off the chain.
I think we saw some of the biggest and best performances in this village ever.
The way the stage was set up itself, we had to start there.
Yeah. Wonderful job.
Promoter did an amazing job.
Not to mention what the artists brought.
Oh my God. You wouldn't see these things where they will come with props and come with all these extra stuff.
Dancers.
They came with dancers, they came with props, they came with fire, they came with water, they came with powder, they came with everything.
Somebody ziplined into the stage.
Yes.
The next person come over with
and a crane.
There was a trampoline. There was all kind of craziness.
They went all out.
It was crazy.
They went all out.
It was
year.
really good, and shout outs to
the winners, the
new winners. Yeah, you have the Mighty Dog who won the grooving competition, and King Verse, Martin's very own, who won the
big
power
up to
competition.
King Verse.
Big up to him. Big up to Rick Fox, who I think gave one of the best performances we've ever seen in this village. He's well known as one of the best performers.
The best entertainers in St. Martin.
Oh yes, definitely.
And I know next year he's gonna come back extremely hard. Yes. Everybody's gonna go back to the drawing board. Everybody's gonna watch these videos. They want to know what went wrong, what they did wrong, the smallest little thing you may think you should have
Because
brought it. You didn't?
They want to
Yes.
strive for perfection.
Yes.
Also to Kenya Bailey and Magic, who were both runner-ups
Oh,
in various
Magic. That
sections.
song is going to take you very far.
Oh yes, it is.
Yes.
It is. Followed that day, we had Caribbean Flag Fest. We had the bands from all over the Caribbean. A lot of road music, I would say. That's still road music. Our Eastern Caribbean people, we play road music. You know, we don't do the
We love road
the
music.
EDM slash
No.
power soca too much on the road. You don't hear that. You hear road music.
And what was nice for Flag Fest is that everybody, every island came up with their flags.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't only see the Dominica flags or the St. Kitts flag or the St. Martin flag.
Or the Station flag.
Or the station. You saw flags from every Caribbean island
Oh yeah.
in this. And I think the promoters did a smart thing by calling it Flag Fest because it kind of united and brought everybody together. It was
Exactly.
so patriotic.
Yeah, shout out, all the bands did a great job. Shout out to Rebels HD. Shout out to our own, St. Martin's very own XP. Shout out to New Vibes International. Shout out to Triple K. And I missed one.
We still have our carnival in our head. It's okay. Shout out to all the bands that participated that night.
Shout out to Exodus HD.
Exodus, Angola in the house.
Yes. See, I know. I just hear the song, you know. That was okay, after that we went into all the pageants and
Yes.
as we already mentioned, Anna did a great job.
And we had
Posh
4
Productions
days
did
of
a great
pageantry.
job. 4 days of pageantry in a row. Ended off with the Youth Extravaganza, which this year also, like the pageants, was given out to a promoter, the PEP Foundation.
Yes.
And they did a great job. They had the schools here.
Involved in it.
It was kind of like an interscholastic thing at the same time. But I mean, for the first time I saw very, very young people performing and also some really good artists also. It finished quite good. Of course, the public was mentioning it could finish a bit earlier, but again, first time promoter, SCDF will definitely have to work along with you. And for next year, we'll see how good it's going to be. But I know you'll be back next year.
Youth Night Alton and I had fun in the village, so we
Very-
really had a
lot
good
of
time.
fun. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Okay, then it started the next big weekend.
Yeah.
We had the Dream Entertainment concert. That was how you say it? That was a extravaganza from the beginning to end. From time the artists reached the island, it was total mayhem till the show was over. The biggest prizes we've ever seen given out in Carnival.
Whoa.
In total amount, cars, bikes,
Money,
cash.
$10,000 prizes, which
Yes.
was nothing
Just
we've
great.
seen before, but congratulations
very,
to the promoters.
Yeah, very good music too, very good music. Went into our flagship concert called The Night of the Hitmakers. What can I say? It was bigger than last year. It's the biggest concert we have in Carnival. Don't ever miss that. Don't ever miss that.
You don't want to miss the 5th annual Night of the
Next year's
Hitmakers because we
5th
know
annual.
next year is going to be
Yes.
extremely
And we heard there's something
huge.
special going to happen. It's going to be a super recap, so I heard.
Yes.
Well, let's see what's going to happen with that. Move right into Bacchanal Sunday now. I can't
Our
even
wet
talk.
down, our wet down Sunday. He don't need to speak about this.
I
because
can't talk on behalf of SCDF because I didn't work for
No,
SCDF.
he was
that night.
on his vacation day that day from SCDF people.
I was about to
He
show
had
up for that.
no behavior, but good, clean fun, I must say. That day was amazing.
Had a pool in the village. A pool was in the village.
And how many water trucks did we
The
have in the
I see
village?
3 water trucks, but after them drinks, I thought I saw 8 water trucks. There was a foam pit. There was a foam fountain. There was DJs on this side, that side. Father Fox, Cloud 5, DJ Stevens, our own. And what was so beautiful is we ended off that show with our local artists. King Verse, King James, Kenya Bailey, Ace Savanton, and Red Eye Crew.
That's right.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
That's right.
That show was bad.
It was massive. That show was massive.
Everybody went to work.
Except
Everybody.
me, I was working.
She was far
I was
away.
far away from the water, but that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy it.
Oh my God, it was wonderful. Another first time promoter in the village. Congrats to you also. Let's do it again next year.
It was, they call it Juve in the village, actually. That's
Yeah,
what they
it was
call
it was a prelude to the splash movie. Yeah.
I woke up ready. But you ain't bring no friends. nor no family. You see the stranger on your
And then
The next night we had a Calypso finals.
I don't know how I had survived, but I made it to Calypso finals. Calypso finals was
Again, our favorites. Yes, it was
Kaisi,
Manny.
Kaisi.
It was
We
Manny.
want more of the public to come out to support Calypso. I think it's part of our culture. It's something that you really need to see if you've never seen it. You might think it's this old people music, but
And
come
it's
and listen
not.
to it.
There are a lot of all of the Calypsonians have a message. The music is not like the old time Calypso that we've heard about, that our parents used to listen to, our grandparents used to listen to. The music is good music with an amazing message.
Calypso will make you cry and laugh at the same time.
At the same time, you're trying to figure out what's going on with your feelings.
And congrats, because this year,
I'm talking to you. Everybody fighting for the right to be up every night. Some of us didn't make it easy. It's only he who can fix the economy. Their business suits and traveling first class when their projects do not back.
We crown
the first
historic
time
a female.
female soca board. Shout out
Big up to Shakia,
to
Queen
Shakia.
Shakia.
Queen Shakia.
That's right.
Queen Shakia.
47 years, we have a queen.
Queen Shakia. Wow. And that was a wonderful song. I still play every morning
Yes.
when I get up. Play, you know, I'm talking to you.
But also, can I tell you something? From Calypso Elimination, I called her queen.
Wow.
I called her queen.
That's
I
good.
heard that song. I didn't hear her second song, of course. I heard that first song and I knew she was going to be crowned queen.
You
She
see?
didn't believe me.
What are you expecting then?
When you're preparing, of course, but no, not really. Not really, but I'm really happy.
What does this mean for female Calypsonians on the island?
It means that we are here and we're here to stay and we're here to make a statement for Calypso on St. Martin.
What the hell is happening on my island? Youngsters want to buy your house, it's a wish, not a demand. We really do our best, but now we understand.
Juve, so we had Benja in the house, we had Bracket in the house.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a great show too. Of course, you know, the show before Juve is always going to be the show that people are going to be like, am I going
Very
in? Am I
skeptical,
not going in?
yes.
Am I going in? Am I
Yeah.
not going in? But I think they brought out their own kind of crowd when it
Yes,
came
they
to
did.
African
Yes, they
music
did.
and whatnot.
And we have to talk about the fact that people were literally dressed in their African wear.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was also
That was
beautiful. They encourage
awesome.
everyone to come out in their African
Yes.
dashikis and whatnot. It was beautiful. That was really beautiful. Then we went into the
You could talk-
craziest thing.
I'm going to give him all of this. You go ahead. You talk about Juve.
Juve 2016 was madness. It was the craziest, biggest, longest Juve I've ever seen in St. Martin. 20 something vehicles, and the end it was 27 vehicles.
27 vehicles.
Not all were mans, but my lord.
Local.
Local, strictly local, nothing else.
International. As much as I'm gonna admit I did miss my international band, the strictly local Juve morning still was an amazing hit, the best ever.
Best ever, best ever, best ever. So I can't even wait. People fly in just for Juve. People catch boats from islands to come in
Yes.
just for Juve.
And when they hear me talk about the fact that I didn't have an international band and they look at me like, Paul, are you really saying that? I'm like, yes, I did.
So we're back. Road music is back in St. Martin. And also then we move right into something, again, a little different. Normally, another promoter does the reggae show, but this year, as we were giving away shows, we took on one. So we
That's
took
right.
on reggae show. We call it the One Love Reggae Show. Headlined by Kibani Man, Spragga Benz, Alain,
Romain Virgo and
DeMarco. This show
DeMarco with our
was-
very own
wow.
Betty V.
And with Betty V and Mixed
Betty V
Rastafari.
opened the show, and when she opened her mouth, the melody, the beautiful songs that came out. Big up to Betty V.
This show was really good. It was, I did not see one bad review. I saw only complete
good
reviews.
reviews.
Bring them back again. Let's do it again.
And we cannot bring back the same set of people.
No, we have to bring back a new set of people.
Yes.
But we're working on it. We're working on it.
Yes, we're working on it.
We're working on it.
Then we had
definitely.
Sabor Latino.
As you know, the Latin community will always come to Sabor Latino.
Oh, yes.
It was a good show. It was a great amount of numbers too, and yeah. I know a lot of people left a little early to get ready for parade, which was the next day. But Sabor Latino, shout out to the promoter. You've been doing a great job on time.
Every year.
Okay.
We were up from early morning for these parade. The children parade was the first one, where we started at Jose Lake Ball Park. Yes.
Yeah.
We started at 3 and the kids got to the village at around 6, where we also had a sort of like a family fun day.
And then we had
And
the
we had
village cookout.
the village cookout.
Village cookout. That's a nice cultural event that we've added also.
And
to
it's
this.
also growing.
Also this third year.
Yes.
The village cookout. So it was great. It was really great. Shout out to the Hazel family. Who won our Boot 75.
Yes, they held it down.
Oh yeah.
The judges were, I think the food just melted in their mouth according to them. And then we had our grand parade where it was sort of overcast. Nonetheless, of course, the show had to go on.
The overcast helped because
It did.
last year we were beaten down by the sun.
And and people complained about us rushing it last year.
Yeah.
But
They
this
didn't
year
realize some of the situations that were going
but
on.
people
at
were
times.
fainting away. This was last year, but we had an overcast weather this year, and it was humid, but the sun wasn't hot. I think SCDF had their own small little troop at a particular point in the parade itself. You saw a sea of orange. The parade was amazing. I think that is my word. Awesome and amazing.
Oh yeah, and we saw a few new and second time troop leaders, like Island Revelers, brand new. Also had 360 for their second year. Beautiful.
Costumes are amazing.
Shout out to Gordon
point.
Lee. Gordon Yee, he won best troop.
Yes, and also shout out to Jasmine Survivors. They won the children parade.
They won the children parade also, yes. And the float was by Scotty. He did a cruise ship.
Wow.
Floating cruise ship on the road. That was beautiful.
And he just was taking on people who wanna jump on the cruise, come along.
And for the grand parade, Jasmine also won with the best individual.
Yes, best individual piece. Every
Sad
good thing
evening.
must come to an end. For now.
We had our closing jump up and we burned up Bobo.
Yeah,
and it's over. And we have already put out the dates for next year.
How many weeks do we have until Carnival?
50.
50, that's not bad. Just keep
That's gonna be gone quick. 50 more weeks and we'll be back here.
Stay tuned for us. Carnival is life. Festin is life. Bacchanal is life. We are Carnival.
Come experience life.
Come experience life.
This party starts. When I step into the jam with wifey dancing all night till we down in sweats. We come here with happy feet. Hey, no time to mind nobody business, just the wine and the music sweet and I'm balling out. Hey mama, don't say I ain't want you. Hey mama, don't say I ain't see. No. Hey mama, don't say I ain't tell you. Hey mama, don't say I ain't say. Lord, look trouble in the dance. I tell you, look trouble in the jam. My gosh, look trouble in the dance. I tell you, look trouble in the jam. Yo, I've been sipping